What's going on, y'all? Romeo Poe here to level up your summer sublimation drinkware game. Check it out. The top 5 summer slammin' sublimation tumblers. Number 1. Are your customers looking for a way to quench their thirst in style? Well, look no further. The 20-ounce ring-based stainless steel tumbler in white and silver. Make it uniquely theirs today. Number 2. Summer should be filled with fun and laughter. That's why we're getting ready to shake things up with the 16-ounce milkshake tumbler in white and silver. That's right. Here at Condi, we believe things should be shaken and not stirred. Number 3. Summer vibes in every sip. Embrace the essence of summer with these 12-ounce stainless steel wine tumblers. They come in silver and white. Oh, and I know you got that friend that likes that heavy pour. We also got them in 17 ounces. So keep that party going, y'all. Number 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. This next durable and versatile tumbler is ready to be personalized with your customers' vibes. It's skinny and stylish, poolside or party ready, and is a great on-the-go companion. Check out the classic 20-ounce skinny tumbler in silver and white. Johnny number 5. Summer means vacation, and that means your customers are going to want to be stylish while on the go. Check it out. The stylish polymer sublimatable tumbler in 15 ounces and 30 ounces. These were designed with travel and personalization in mind. I know you liked all the tumblers in this video. Give Condi a call at 1-800-826-6332 or check out condi.com. Welcome to Friday. How's everybody doing here? We got Bo over here and we got Zack going on that side. How's everybody doing? Friday, another week. I'm going to be honest. I'm talking really, really fast. Thank you, Miriam. I know that was you. I'm going to make sure. Yeah, it was. Good job, Miriam. I feel like I blinked after the live last week, and here we are again. Like, I don't think time is real.
Man, that escalated quickly. The week went quickly that you're denying like fundamental concepts. Okay.
We're starting off with a conspiracy theory this week for SubliSlate 2023.
Oh boy, the birds aren't real and neither is time.
Yeah, flat Earth. I mean, the Earth is flat, right?
Sure, we'll call it that.
The Earth is made of 70% water, right? And is any of it carbonated?
I don't want to hear this anymore. I'm done with this discussion. I'm done.
Dad joke Fridays. I had a really good one I was going to bring up. Happy Friday. Yeah. Okay, we're here. Time is relative. That's right. I don't know. It was a busy week for me. We're getting ready for something. I'll let you guys know why it was a busy week for me. We'll start off with that, right? Booyah. The Sublimation Circus. It's unique, amazing, awesome, and exciting.
I love the graphic.
Yeah, Todd created this.
I like it.
Yeah, come on down. We got the virtual going on July 20th and 21st. And then come on down to beautiful Mobile on the 22nd and hang out with us from 10 to 3 and see a bunch of demos and stuff, live acts.
Hands-on products you'd be curious about. Talk to some of your favorite vendors.
Lion training. I believe David's going to be in the dunk tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on down.
You're going to have any circus monkeys?
Yeah. 5600 Commerce Boulevard, Mobile.
36619.
Yeah. If you got any questions on hotel stays or anything like that, let us know. Don't let me know because I don't know, but we're working on that too, getting some sort of accommodations for all of that. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be the best of time.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's always a good time at the open house.
Yeah.
Plus, it's the first time we've had an in-person event in a while now, so.
Yeah. What's bubble bath water?
Bubble bath water? I don't know.
Maybe this is going back to
the carbonated ocean.
Yeah.
Hey man, if you threw in a few more things into the ocean, could it be soup? It's already salty.
Yeah.
There you go. It's got fish.
But it would have to be hot. If it's not, it might just be
it's a ceviche.
A gazpacho, I was going to say.
But it's just more fish based. It's ceviche.
Yeah.
You know? Come on.
Yeah, you're right. And Jerry's not on here, I know, because she's bad lately and she doesn't like us anymore. But no soup for you, Jerry.
I can't pronounce that. Mannitol Springs has carbonated. That is true. I actually didn't think about that.
Yeah. But here we are. We're going to be doing some slating stuff. As always, we'll get into it. You might want to know that today is the last day for the Sublimating sale. So all of you late procrastinators, late bloomers, get on Condi.com. Get your Sublimating on sale now.
Last chance for
Last chance. Midnight tonight, like 11:59. Easier to say midnight.
Okay.
Do your shopping easier when you're on that sale. $150 or more, get you free shipping. Awesome.
It was $200, now down to $150.
Next week, we're going on vacation, Friday Live vacation. And we'll be doing vacation type stuff, bag tags. And I always like I haven't thought about the products yet, but it's next week. You got that travel bag that you can put your toiletries in.
Yep.
That's a good one. Bags for sure. But then, maybe we'll bust out something like a Sublimating lumbar pillow for those car trips to keep your back in line.
I didn't even know we had a lumbar
Yes, it's the square one.
I'll have to check that out.
I don't think it's called a lumbar pillow, but that's what I would use it for. It might be called the lumbar pillow. But a bunch of great stuff for travel, drinkware. You're going to want a coffee, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You want to watch your toiletries. Maybe we'll have some secrets in there that, hidden gems for you. You won't know until you tune in.
I love it. I like
Yep.
the sound of that.
And then you guys know each week we got deals coming each week. It's the Condi Saver coupon clipper alert. That's not really what it's called, but we want you guys to save. So pop in and see what kind of weekly deals we got this week. I know we got some transfer paper in there. I know that we've got some other stuff in there too. I really should have looked at that and written it down.
It's been a hectic week.
I know. Sorry. I know that Blue Michelle jewelry is going in there. It'll be in there tomorrow, and some leather products will be in there tomorrow. Oh, the Color Light glass. If you're interested in Color Light glass, we got the Color Light glass in there in the larger sizes.
Okay.
With holes too, if you're interested in your glass with holes.
Easier to mount at least, because that is one of the trickier things with mounting bigger pieces of glass.
And as a thank you to you all for coming out and hanging out with us, you guys know what's about to happen. It's time to arch you up. Email me at fridaylive@condi.com. We got Totally Tubular, Mushy Mushrooms. We got the Moose's Night Danger. We've got the Moon in the mountains. We've got Tiny Shapes Part 2. The next one is Squirrels.
I love the squirrels. I thought those were little spoons. The colorful one, they look like spoons from here.
Oh, they're little shapes. So we got bottle caps with the animals on them. Okay. Yep. And then we've got the bears.
The bears.
Yeah. I should have called it the bears. I was going to call it Mama Bears. I don't know. There's some great things. You guys know what to do. Email me at fridaylive@condi.com. I'll get them out to you.
A lot of energy today.
Yeah, there's lots of energy. We're happy we're here today. There was a lot going on. There was a lot of hiccups. There was a lot of bumps in the road.
Let's see. Let's see. My mic isn't working well, apparently.
As long as I am.
All right. Let's see if this might work a little better. Hopefully. I don't know what else I would do to it.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Let me know if it's working better now. Maybe I'll try to project a little bit.
Yeah. But email me Friday Live. Great times this week. It was the best of times. Don't forget to sign up for that open house. It's going to be awesome. Oh, while you're on here, sorry to
bring it back.
Bring it back to these guys, but we do have confirmed at our open house. Sawgrass will be there. Rico will be there. Who else will be there? Nina, Forever, Artistry. Yeah. Aaron Montgomery, our friend at our success group, is going to be teaching a class. Zack and I will be going on at our normal time, 3:30 that day. We'll be closing it out. The Sassy Subber Nikki will be going before us, so maybe her projects will flow into Friday Live. You never know.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's exciting news.
We do got a lot of exciting stuff. There's 14 classes jammed into 2 days. Whew. All right, without any further ado, unless anyone has any objection, I now pronounce you man and wife.
I didn't know who we were getting married.
I didn't either.
Okay, they're saying it's a little better. I'll try to project my voice a little bit more. Oh, no. weird and we're up to 10th now. So
Yeah.
we're all good.
So we're going to start off with some slate. How does that sound? We're going to start off with the rectangular piece. It is the SUL.
Oh, you want to go? Oh, okay. I was like, dang, you want to go big, very at the very beginning, man.
SUL 004. SUSL 004.
It comes with some little mounting feet.
Oh, it comes with the feetsies?
Yes. Let me move. I'm trying to find a way.
Right there.
Thank you. I'm wearing a black shirt, so those just disappeared. It comes with little feet, so you can prop it up and hold on.
Diana, we haven't really, I don't think we officially released the virtual sign up. We kind of worked on it today. I am just, oh, it says your mic is worse. Let's see your mic.
What is going on with my mic?
We'll just reset it. Yeah, we just kind of started working on it. I'm announcing it. We haven't decided what we're doing with it yet.
All right. Is it working better now, guys? Let's see. We already set it.
Yeah. Hello, Cassandra.
Okay. What?
So you need some supplies when you're working with Slate, right?
Yeah, you need a few extra additional pieces that you can all buy on our website. They should be in the recommended product part.
And Diana has a great question, and then she followed it up with a great statement.
I believe.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was two.
You, you know the internet sound, thunk. That's what I felt like. My brain was like, "Well, it says your mic is still bad." But anyways,
It keeps clicking. We might just need to get a new mic.
yeah. Anyways, if you've been watching Friday Live, I will definitely email you every sign up you need to know. You will know everything. You'll probably know more than you want to know. All right. It'll be great. I want you guys all to be there. What if you just take this off and talk into this?
Actually, that is true. I've seen people do this all the time.
Just click it on your.
Yeah. All right. Let me see how this goes, guys.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. We're going to have a lot of people here. You're going to learn some stuff. You're going to find out a bunch of substrates you didn't know about. That's perfect. Something's perfect. And I did it. I can say.
Let's go. Okay, so it was the connection between our wire. Then.
Yeah.
All right.
Or something.
I'm like one of those weightlifters on TikTok, just yelling into my mic, just "Hey guys!" I love those. I love those for some reason.
Yeah, we haven't done Slate in a while on this on live, and there's really no reason. There are a lot of products at Condi, and getting every product in is very daunting. And I'm sorry if I forget products. Always let me know if you want to see something. Sometimes you guys do, and sometimes I put them on there. Sometimes I forget. Sorry, that's my fault. I know someone was looking for the camp mug, the ceramic ones, and I don't know who it was, but we didn't have them in stock.
Well, with all the different types of products we have, we can we do a theme. We do a theme live every week basically, and we're lucky to I think cover. What would you say, like a third to half of the
now
cover?
Slate is really good for everything. Like I could throw Slate in on the vacation one because if you're going to be doing souvenirs, working with a souvenir shop, or having something, city based. This one's
rectangle. Yeah, 9 minutes. Okay.
You could definitely say you live in the state of Georgia, and you want to highlight the city of Atlanta. You could definitely press the city onto your Slate products and sell them as souvenirs, stuff like that. But they're also good for weddings, weddings and holidays, putting all those photos on it.
Yeah,
I have seen in something. This is something too, and I haven't talked to Zack about this yet, but I do look at the face space. Okay, the book of faces. All right. And I have seen people lately, and they're doing and putting, just regular old, like we'll say a flower design on there. But what they're doing is they're taking either the balloon tool in Illustrator or like the plastic tool or a plastic effect in Photoshop, and they're making them look 3D, Something like, what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I'm trying to remember if I've seen any videos like that.
It's really, really big right now on tumblers on Facebook.
Okay.
And you could put that on Slate. I saw someone put flowers on Slate. That's why I'm saying, it's good for this. But
I like the Slate for like family. I've seen some good family portraits on them, and I think they go well for display because it gives it more maybe personality. Is that the word I'm looking for?
it makes it character, personality. Yeah.
Character. Thank you. I think it gives it more character. And if someone sees it, it's like, oh, what is this? It's sublimated slate. It's rock. Like that's really interesting. Normally things like that are etched, like laser engraved.
Now this one here that we're doing here is, I want to say it's 8x11, pretty much 8x12ish. Okay. It's on the larger side, but you could do the smaller ones. You could have them be coasters. You can think outside the box on this to,
high quality coasters.
Yeah,
too.
a really nice coaster. Graduation for a senior is a good one for it. But like this one right here, we sell, I call them rubber feetsies. But you could add those to the bottom of these and use it as a spoon rest. I blew Zach's mind in our Tuesday meeting.
It was such a good idea because as soon as he said it, I've seen so many, and they're actually tiles. And now that I've put it together, they're sublimated tiles. I've seen so many gift shops and stuff like in New Orleans and everything of tiles that people have sublimated with like a classic landmark on it, and it's just a spoon rest.
Yeah.
But I've seen them everywhere, but I never thought of using one of our tiles for that.
Yeah.
I just fold up a paper towel, and I get mad when it leaks through.
Those feet. What are those feet called?
I don't. You've gotten me call them rubber feet.
They look like those little dots, the candy on the paper.
Yeah.
They remind me of.
I wish I had an example.
I thought they were right there. I think they're on my desk, right there on my cubicle thing by my desk.
I probably moved them too.
But those are great. Miss Williams in here asked a great question, and she says, for those in the chat selling Slate, how much do you sell them for to customers? And I think that's a great question, wondering this because, and I'm throwing this out, this is on YouTube. We can, in Facebook, you can comment too. But that's a great question,
Yeah. I say Slate is, thank you, Lynn, for reminding me about that.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah. One thing at a time. Slate prices can vary, especially depending on what you put on it. I think that really drives it up. But you have to remember, this is a natural material, but not everyone can image slate like this. This is a hard thing to do, so it can definitely go up in price.
I would say, I don't know if it's so. The coaster ones are just under 6 inches by 6 inches. We'll say they're about $325 on average. So 323 times 412, 15. So Cassandra she sells a set of 4 coasters for $30, which I don't think is a bad price.
Yeah, you got. And multiples.
She's probably got $14 invested, $15 invested in product.
Yeah, right around there after you include paper and ink.
Yeah.
On the.
Now getting to the green mat. Yes, Zach wants to heat it up. I wanted to say something before he did that.
Yeah, but we were caught up.
Yeah,
I'm glad I caught myself.
I was going to bring it in on the next piece. And how long did you heat that up for?
At least a minute. I'm using the thicker, I think it's a 1/8 of an inch instead of 1/16. 1/6. Thank you. I was about to say 1/15. I'm using an 1/8 of an inch green pad, and you definitely want to heat those up beforehand. We've had some people who have said they haven't had issues with it being a heat sink due to it being heat conductive rubber, but personally, I've messed up a couple of different products by forgetting to heat up my rubber, and it affects your cook time.
I'm a fan. If it's working for you, go with it.
Mm-hmm. Sublimation is one of those weird things, man, where it's like 2 people with the exact same setups can do the exact same things on opposite ends of the country, and it's different results.
But presses and all of that stuff can change a little bit, but you really just want to heat it up so that you have some residual heat going on that pad as you press it down, and then it'll really help evenly coat it all the way through.
Yeah, y'all see the green pad really helps with the slate due to the, I guess, kind of broken edge. It's the decorative edge to make it look more like slate, because they could cut it clean.
Now, the decorative edge is kind of applied with the sublimation coats and paintings.
Yeah,
so.
And the green pad is really good for getting the sublimation ink into those really weird spots that there's no way you'd be able to get in if you just press it normally. And whenever I show y'all on the close-up cam, you'll be able to see it. So
you want to start prepping the next one while we're...
Yeah, because these are going to take a minute. We're doing all the big things today.
Do you want to do the slate next, or do you want to do something else?
Let's do the slate. Let's go. I say we go ahead and get the slate pieces
done. What did I
done.
just hand you?
Square.
Yeah,
it is.
It's this dude.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, sometimes I do think that the weather, humidity really plays a role. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Yes.
I was gonna say even in the wintertime when it's dry, that can play a role.
Sublimation. Humidity is one of the biggest enemies, if not the biggest enemy of sublimation, especially if you're doing like fabrics and other things like that.
Yeah,
oh, goodness.
You can sometimes, you guys might not be able to see it on the camera, but like on Doug's when he does his t-shirts and he puts those Hanes beefy tees in there. Oh man.
Oh, I bet there's a lot of.
Yeah, you can see the steam coming out. It's pretty good.
Hey, that's what happens when you live in Mobile, Alabama, with 100% humidity most of the year.
I saw that Judy posted, "Hey, I just popped on. I hope I didn't miss much." And she put, "Oops, popped on." And well, I think she put popped, and I was like, "Oh man, I think she put pooped on."
Dang,
you made my week, Judy. Right now, Mike, the registration is only needed for in person, but we are going to release next week a registration for the virtual. But I will let you know, Mike. As always, you'll be informed. It'll be awesome. We're not sure if we're going to have it so that you have to register to watch it, or just have it open to everybody, like a normal live.
The live that after the open house? Or
No, the open house.
Okay.
The stuff.
I still have to find out about that more.
The open house is going to be great. I'm super excited about it.
I'm just excited to see some vendors and everything.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you all. That's what I really want to do. I want you guys to come in and I want you guys to talk about yourself. I want to hear all about your business, all about everything that you're doing, all of that, like all of your questions, your concerns.
Do you want to say the dates for it again?
Oh, yeah. I will do that for Lynn because I know Lynn personally.
That's nice.
Not really. I met her once. She is one of my friends. She's related to a friend.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Lynn, the virtual open house is going to be, wait, did you ask for the virtual? Well, the virtual is July 20th and 21st. We'll be having 14 classes that day, those 2 days. And then the 22nd will be over here at Condi's headquarters, 5600 Commerce Boulevard. July 22nd will be the in-person.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that meeting new people is going to be great. I'm a little still locked down in COVID and still like social anxiety. So I may have to step outside a few times and get some social anxiety breaths of air going and then pop back in. We'll see. I haven't really been in crowds too much since COVID. And like, I don't know how many people will be here. It'll be maybe a tight space.
Yeah, I mean, the open house is normally hectic here. Lobby gets packed out. You have to like just move with the crowd through the print services lab.
But I really miss meeting people, helping people, hearing about them. I want to hear your success, your failures. I want to know everything about you.
I'll be curious to actually see people instead of them being a username.
Yeah.
That would be really weird.
Instead of being a picture like this.
Yeah. Oh gosh. We'll learn all about that parasocial relationship that they keep talking about.
Yeah, it's going to be great, Man, this is the longest 9 minutes ever.
Only 40 seconds left, don't worry. I mean, we got an 8-minute one after this and a 7-minute one.
For everyone who's just tuned in, we got these patterns going on. We got totally tubular mushy mushrooms, the moosey mooses, night sky with mountains. We got tiny shapes, part 2, squirrels, bottle caps, and bears. Oh, so much more. Email me at fridaylive@condi.com. and I'll get those out to you as soon as I can. Probably tomorrow morning with my cup of coffee.
There you go.
Oh, Darren, I'll send them to me. I'll get you a note.
Dr. Bo request him to be out.
We got David on here, guys. Make sure you say hello to David. There he is there. Hey, guys, from David. Oh, wait, Zach's revealing.
Yep.
We got action over here, guys. All right. So he takes off the green pad, and now he's going to...
Because that thing is crazy hot.
So, yeah, your slate is going to be a little hot, right?
But just about 400 degrees. Not too hot, you know. Only 400. You could probably cook an egg on it.
So he's going to
That's a great idea.
Yeah, we should do that. Next week, we're cooking breakfast on it.
There you go. I want to get my tape off. Alrighty.
How's it look? Oh, you knocked the feetsy off.
That's okay. I've got some backups.
Oh, that looks good.
I'm very happy with how that came
I think so. Here, keep holding it. It's not hot, right?
It's hot.
I mean, do you need to put it down or?
No, it's not going to burn me.
You can see here.
I'll get a little closer with it.
You can see here, you can see where the slate and the sublimation kind of start mixing up here. And that's pretty cool. That kind of gives you that, what's that word? Transitions well into from the product, you know, from your product into the product.
Yeah, I think so.
You did knock a foot off, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's by you.
Okay. Let me try not to cover their faces as much.
So you can put it on the feet.
You're a genius.
That's what they're there for. And then look, you can display it just like that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That green pad does wonders.
It does.
It really does.
I think that's great, you know. So you could take pictures at an event, sublimate them on there, you know. This would only take about 15 minutes. You know, you do all that.
Oh yeah, from
picture to print.
If they took a photo right there to sending it to printing it off, 15 minutes. Yeah, you could easily do.
And now we have it in landscape mode. It can also go in portrait if you need be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So Zach is going to be doing this one. Is the SLS 025. It is square. All right. So we're going from rectangle now. We're being squares.
Okay. This is 8 minutes.
Something also you might want to know is that all of these are matte finish. And if you know me, I love matte. All right.
Matte in the back.
Use the felt pad on the bottom.
The felt pad? No.
Now the felt pad is more for
this is
ceramic type.
Ceramic, glass, things you are a little more worried about applying too much direct pressure on.
I was thinking the Cross 97 was what I was.
Exactly. Yes, that's a perfect example of that.
All right. So as Zach presses this one, I'm going to say one or two more things. Hello, Nikki. Everyone knows that Nikki is going to be on our live virtual thing. Man, Nikki, you're interrupting my train of thought. Nikki is going before us on Friday, July 21st. She'll be starting at 2:00, and it is possible. I haven't talked to her yet, but if she goes over, we're just going to bring her into that Friday Live that week and just continue on, all right? The party will continue rolling. Now, Zach is going, that's this one.
It is?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, this one is.
Okay, I was like, Bo, I don't think that's 8 inches.
So, is this guy in the way? Can you still see what Zach's doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Zach, and Nikki is going to be doing the board method on all of our products that day.
And
after she said she would love it. See, she said, the board product, I would love it. Awesome.
Nice.
So Zach was heating up the green rubber pad. This is our heat conductive rubber.
Yes.
And this is the 1/8 of an inch.
Mm-hmm.
And what that does is it makes sure that your slate is receiving equal pressure all the way around it. It's
equal heat too.
Yes, equal heat. I was watching you push down on it and my brain went that way. Nikki will not be doing the board. We can watch last year's. It's the green rubber pad essentially, and layman non-scientific terms, is it's just giving that piece a little bit of love, a good hug.
It's just a hug, man.
It's
just a sublimation hug. Think of it that way. Just gives all of that piece.
We talk about sublimation sandwiches. Now this is the sublimation hug.
Yeah.
By the way, I always think ice cream sandwich with sublimation sandwiches. I don't know what you think.
Sorry, I sat down and the green rubber pad was on this chair, so it's like uncomfortably warm.
The green rubber pad is also great for the winter time.
That's actually a genius.
You heat it up on there.
Oh,
and,
imagine your cats if you if you didn't like leave it under there for a while.
That's.
It's just a hug, man. It just gives it a good hug. We're
coming up with great ideas for everything. All right, you got a cat, heat up a green rubber pad, throw it on the floor. It'll love it. It'll hug it. It'll be a hug for your cat. I don't know how hot it is. Maybe don't try that.
I'd definitely put your hand on it first, but a cat probably would sit on that. If you were like, sublimating, running around, go to grab your green rubber pad, cat sat on it because it's nice and warm. I could totally see that. Let's see. Okay.
I think Jesse said something about something. But yeah, this one here is, what did I say? This one's like 7. This is 8 inches by 8 inches, right?
Yeah, it's right around there.
It was 1 minute less, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I dropped it. Don't worry.
So, I mean, if you wanted to, this is not out of the realm of coaster for sure. This is if you got, a big cup, or, maybe you're selling to somebody in Texas where everything is bigger. They're not going to want that little coaster.
Mm-mm.
I thought that said yeehaw.
That was the fastest yeehaw ever. They heard it immediately. Just got it copy pasted.
But everyththing's bigger in Texas. So this is the Texas coaster. That's all I got for the week. All right.
There should be we should have an entire product line. What is this? It's a 32-ounce mug. Why? Sold exclusively to Texas. That's it. That's the only place we sell it.
But again, it could be a spoon rest. It could be something like you got a nice vase or something. You could put that on there. Yeah. A plant, something. But you can also just display it as a nice memento of a family vacation or something.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it'll turn out with this image. I think
you think it was too dark, or you think?
No. I'm just curious to see how it'll turn out. I think it'll be interesting. And
yeah, I think that I don't know. I should have maybe put a graphic on it to show how graphics over pictures, but I don't know. I think the slate is my new selling point, Texas size.
Honestly, it just I feel like that's way better marketing than just being like, oh, well, it's just double the size of our standard mug.
This is
22 ounce mug. You got the Texas size, 22 ounces of freedom, baby. Enough coffee to power.
Evelyn's seeing us on her big screen. How do we look, Evelyn?
Like, you just go nuts with it. Call it everything. If it's double the size, it's Texas size.
Yeah, man. like we got our classic 20-ounce tumbler, right? Well, we do got that 30-ounce, not in stock right now, but we do got that 30-ounce tumbler. That's just the Texas size classic.
Exactly. You sell a screw top cup with a handle or without a handle?
A screw top cup with a handle or without a handle.
Is that a Texas size TV?
I don't know if we sell a screw top handle. Oh, we got the let me know if this works. Frozen. I thought we were talking about Disney Frozen.
Okay.
I know where my head's at.
I totally forgot about that.
Hey, why can't this site be reached? So we got the this is the white one. It also comes in silver. I'm gonna drop the white one's link down in the everyone says we look good. I'm gonna drop this down there. This is the TUM 215 and 216, I believe. It's got a screw top. It does not have a handle. I can't think of anything else offhand right now that screws on.
I'm trying to think. Most of our stuff is just push top.
No, I didn't see your or maybe I did see your 3D image that you pressed on yours. Maybe it was yours. I'm ripping off with this whole thing. Did you do the flower, Nikki? And because I was talking about that, I think before you got on, and how people are using like they're making stuff look 3-dimensional by probably using the is it the blow up tool in Illustrator? I said it earlier. The balloon tool.
Yeah, you also have
and then there's the plastic effect too.
There's a lot of new things in Illustrator that have. It's really starting to break into the 3D.
I don't have anything to show it on, Nikki. I don't. My computer's not hooked. This computer's not hooked up to like my emails and all that. Yeah, you might need a big one. You might need a Texas-sized coaster if you spill a lot.
Touche. Or you could just put it if you
If
you don't
you-
want to carry like a pot holder around. If you have soup, you just leave a big coaster.
Send it to me on my phone through Facebook, and I'll show it on my phone because it was really nice.
Do we want to press that big tile, or do we want to move to some of the smaller pieces?
I really want that big tile.
Okay.
I forget what's on it though. Let's move on to a smaller piece, and we'll work on that at the end. If we have time.
We get time. Oh, this is the water scene with the sign.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I kind of want to see how that one turns out.
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, Nikki sent a photo. Someone's creeping on me.
Someone's creeping. We only got we got a minute 20 on this one. This one seems to be taking longer.
I think I sent a like, unless she did. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think it's just, time is relative, and it's.
We're not doing this.
We're getting back into it. Oh yeah. This yeah. I don't know. I guess it goes this way.
The world? Oh, that's trippy. That's like.
And Evelyn's saying the extrude tool. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get this up on this camera. Let's see if
that's weird. That's weird.
People are doing stuff. Is that going to be in focus enough? Oh no.
That looks weird in person.
That's weird how you can see the TV like words.
That's
Evelyn's saying it's the extrude tool. These and it's.
I've only done it for 3-dimensional type whenever I was messing around with 3D.
Now I have seen in the comments, not on Nikki's, because Nikki's stuff is all amazing. This is not Nikki, but I have seen that people are complaining about the 3D type stuff. They're buying them from Etsy, and they're supposed to fit a tumbler, and they don't really look very good on tumblers. But some of them do look good on tumblers. But the ones that this person was buying really wasn't made for a tumbler.
Yeah, that's gonna really depend on the artwork, because that'll be like shooting in a super.
But some of them look really good, but you got to make sure, like, when you're buying it, that sort of thing. If you're going on Etsy and buying patterns and designs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can see this showing through really well. Okay.
So Zach, he just takes it off the green rubber pads down, and you want me to move our lovely couple there?
Okay, it's not too hot to scoot. Whew, that is spicy.
Oh man, I should have brought them down just a little bit. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Like, I mean, you got detail in there. You see tattoos.
Let's see if I can
Newports.
a little closer. You can make out everything on him. Yeah. You can like read the text in his lanyard and everything. You can see his tattoos.
What's his lanyard say? Tigers, man. He's a Tiger fan.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all good. Yes.
You can see where the product, your product becomes the product. That looks real good.
I kind of like actually that it cuts in just a smit right here on his head, because it gives it, you really see the slate of it. Like you said, I wish I would have dropped it to where you got the top of his head a little bit. Yeah. I should have dropped it because I had space.
Oh, yeah.
I had space.
It was Zach's fault.
It was. I wasn't paying attention, I'm more just got to make sure.
He put it in the center like he should have. But it's really great. And I will say that this photo here, I did take this photo downtown Mobile. I think that this is load of beer gardens like over here. But I did take him and enhance him and darken the background to make him stand out a little bit more.
How long does this big guy go for?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yes. Here. John is asking what the green rubber pad, that is the heat conductor rubber. So the products, if you want to find it on Condi's things, are all going to be heat conductive rubber, HCR.
Yes, just search HCR in the search bar at the top of our website. It'll give you all the options, because we have it by the yard and also pre-cut.
There's plenty of sizes in there. And it really just makes sure that you have even heat from start to finish going on the product all the way around. As we said earlier, and Nikki says, it gives it a sublimation hug. Mm-hmm. It makes sure that it's getting all the love it needs for your final product to look the best.
Doesn't want to end up on the wall of shame.
Yeah, no.
It knows better.
So Evelyn, we have two thicknesses. We have 1/16 of an inch and 1/8 of an inch.
And
we just in here, like you'll see sizes cut. We just have random sizes. Like it is the most random cut pieces, and they just were cut from something else. And
they were all cut. They all came from these huge pieces, and we were like, "Oh, this random product we have has to be this size."
Yeah.
So we just cut it to fit.
And then the next time someone comes in and they're like, "Oh man, this one kind of fits the one I need," and then they cut it. So yeah. It's also good. You can use it for if you have a Geo night press and you're doing something like our TUM 217, 218. You can use the 1/16 in there to help get a little bit more love on it. Yeah, Nikki's saying it's worth the investment. I'd agree. There's a lot of products you can use. Do you use it with the tile too?
I use the green pad on everything like this. It helps it get that edge to edge, and you don't have this really hard cutoff where you can tell like it was in contact with the heat press and it just wasn't. I don't like that on tiles. I like where it wraps around and the image just gradually tapers off. And y'all notice I almost forgot my green pad right there, but don't want to do that.
So right now, Zack is over here going on. What is this? This is the 12 by 12 pan, or this is did you put that one in? Yeah. This is the 12 by 12 tile. All right. It is ironclad tile.
Yeah.
It is number FE 1212M. And it's pretty awesome. I'll let you know that it's got a matte finish. I don't know if anyone knows this, but on Conti.com right now, we have an amazing sale going on. All of our tiles that are ironclad, I believe. I believe it's all of them. I think it's ironclad. Let's go check out what it says.
And perfect. I have some of these smaller versions of the ironclad here that I did earlier for TikTok.
Give you the calendar. There you go.
It's all good. I just wanted to show the imaging. So this one is part of, y'all recognize the image. It's part of the Great Wave, classic Japanese wood cutting. It's like the most famous piece of art in the world. But I made a mural out of 6 of these, and the other pieces are over there. But these tiles are great for murals, or just like what we were talking about, single images for coasters, a spoon rest.
So I was in
groovy Volkswagen.
I was in New Orleans a few months ago. Actually, it's almost a year ago now, and they were selling these exact tiles in the souvenir shop. When I was in
we probably saw the same.
When I was in Las Vegas, they were selling these at the souvenir shop. You know, these are great souvenir. And Darren's asking if the 12 by 12 is Alaska sized.
Oh goodness. This is the true Texas coaster right here.
Yeah, this probably, Darren, I'm sorry, this probably is the true
I feel
Texas.
like Alaskans would use a slate coaster. That way they could also throw it at a bear if need be. You got a wild moose attack.
Finish shows the detail a little bit more than the gloss. I agree with you on that. I prefer matte. I think gloss people are weird. No, I'm not attacking them. Don't give me any hate for that.
I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to go with I prefer matte.
But I'm team matte.
Both of us are team matte. I'm more of I'm more illustrator. He's more of a photographer, but we both really care about our image quality, and because it's our art, I prefer matte.
But I do see that people would prefer gloss for something.
Well, depending on where you're displaying it too, gloss catches your attention. Like, especially like if you're in a marketing setting, I would say, or if you're like trying to advertise, even if your image looks better on matte, it might be better to put it on gloss.
You'll get more light on it, and it'll attract more people with the...
Just because how many times have y'all been walking down the street and you saw just the light do something, and you go and you look at it.
Yeah.
So they both have their purposes. What I prefer in my own house looking at, because my house is dark, and I like the matte finish. I like how clean it looks.
I don't know. You can see in our pictures back here, like, I can't really. This one is matte, where this one is gloss, and you can definitely see where there is light reflecting off.
Oh yeah, and that's really good because these are both stainless steel.
They're both the same product, pretty much. But that's on that. Company logos look good on gloss. I would agree. Yeah.
Custom towel design for. I would love to be able to do a whole shower in Ironclad tile like this.
I'm going to say on
so
anything
cool.
we're talking on the tile today, I don't know if Zach's going to put this disclaimer out there. I forgot to. I know nothing about tile and like the construction aspect of tile, like grouting and putting it up and like the like construction specifications. I know nothing about that, but yeah, this would look pretty cool.
Oh, these would be incredible.
The next piece we're doing is more like a this is more like a backsplash type thing, right?
Yeah.
Where like, you know, they're all attached to each other, but you can grout that and hang it.
I've actually never imaged this before, so I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, I haven't either. And I don't really know like what like these squares on the back really mean for like the hanging on a wall and all that.
I think that's so that it like it's to where it grips better.
I don't know if there's better ones or what it's called.
Flat surfaces typically don't stick well if I'm guessing.
You know, you could find, I always say stuff like this, you know, you find a photographer, you find an event person, a wedding person, a florist, you know, a cake person.
Find an interior designer.
Yeah, find a general contractor and see, you know, what they think of this product, what they think they can do with this product with their clients. I've started doing this thing after work where I go for a walk every day, and I always pass a tile guy from a contractor guy. They're the A team. I know that because it says it on his truck. And since we've been talking about tile for this, I haven't seen him, but I want to ask him what he thinks about, you know, custom tile sublimation and what that could possibly do for a customer. Not trying to sell him on it, just, you know, asking for research. What are you saying, Darren? Okay.
I was going to say that's a you question all the way. That's hard.
Yeah, because you can do Photoshop has what Lightroom can do. They have the photo raw, and you can get in there and you can really like change a lot of things. Lightroom is like photo raw. I think that's what it's called. It sounds weird coming out of my mouth right now. But it's like that kind of on steroids, and you can tweak a lot more of the settings and all that sort of stuff. I love Lightroom. I always put everything into Lightroom. I don't know. I'm a Canon shooter, and everything I shoot is either a CS2 or a CS3 if I'm shooting raw. And I don't know if Photoshop opens that, but then I also have a Canon program on my computer which does that. Yeah, I don't know. If Photoshop's doing it for you, I would just stay with that. Stay with what works for you.
That's hard. That's really hard because
I also shoot everything in like a really desaturated neutral, so that I can then bring everything up and saturate colors I choose to. It may be a little pretentious of me and a little bit more than I need to do. I'll admit that. And yeah, many designers probably do work with tiles too. I would say yes. Ooh.
Oh, that looks so nice.
You know what? Pulling that off there, and I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier.
And y'all, okay, so this is a great example.
But 12 by 12 is a great size for album covers.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know why I didn't think about that till you pulled that off.
And so y'all will be able to see on the edges. That's what that green pad is for. If y'all can see how let's see if I back it up a bit. Does it need to be closer? This is the edge of the tile, and there is ink in like the image right there on it. That is what that green pad is good for, getting a literal hug or wraparound image almost on it. I'm very happy with that.
Yeah. This is a very, I took this and edited it so it looks very 70s vintage.
It looks very vintage. And the matte tile really plays into it too.
Yeah. I was really kind of hoping that. I had grain in the photo and I took it out because I wanted the natural grain of the product kind of to show through.
That's so good. That's so cool.
Darren, it's hard to say because, with Photoshop, if you were to go for like the Creative Cloud, like what is ours, like the full package Creative Cloud?
Yeah, we have the full one.
You also get things like After Effects and all the mobile programs and
it's a
Premiere Pro.
It's a lot of stuff you won't use, but like I know After Effects, Premiere Pro, and I got into Lightroom. I got into those 3 programs because I had the full suite, and I was like, well, I have them, I might as well use them. And I learned how to use those now, and they actually help.
If they go for your business, not necessarily that it'll be worth investing in all those programs. I might look into Affinity. And I should be looking into this more often because they have really good deals.
Depending on what they do over the next few years, they could really start giving the Adobe a run for their money.
I want to say right now,
because
this just said that it was like $18.
Mm-hmm.
They have 2.0. I don't know what the difference is.
So 2 just came out a couple of months ago, and it was a huge upgrade. A lot of quality of life stuff. They kind of put it more on the scale of the Adobe products, because whenever I was messing around with Affinity, I was like, this is so nice.
Darren, kind of check this out. Because they oftentimes have sales. I want to say that I got their Photoshop and their Illustrator last year for $25 each. Mm-hmm. Which is an amazing deal. Amazing. I am very, very pixel based. I prefer pixels. I think that Zack prefers vector.
I love vector. I love vector.
And I love pixel. And it's hard. I don't know.
It's because it's due to how I like everything in school.
I think I don't like the rough. I think I like the transitional edges. I don't know which one's better for sublimation, but it's really hard too because Corel is now subscription based and Adobe's subscription based, and that kind of sucks. And it's awesome at the same time. I guess you would say it's a double-edged sword because you're getting the best in all the upgrades and all that sort of stuff, supposedly, but then you're also having to pay a monthly service and you never own it. And I don't like subscriptions.
That's my issue with it, is the fact that I can continually pay you this huge amount of money over the years, and at any point in time, if they decide to, they can just go, yep, gone. It's gone. And I'm like, well, what about? I've been paying. They don't know that you are. That is my issue with how programs, like those things run nowadays. Is basically everything you are renting, and you need to check the agreements whenever you buy, quote unquote, buy stuff, because a lot of those it's just you're long term renting it.
So Judy asked a question, and she's asking what pressure we're using, and we're using about a medium pressure for all of these.
That is a perfect description. You don't want to smash it, but you want to make sure like whenever you got to put a little bit of oomph into it, but you do not want to smash your tiles. That's what this green pad is for, is to give you that great even pressure all around.
Yeah.
Because you can break these. It'll be hard, but you can break them.
I should be looking for this Affinity thing and blast it out to you guys when it comes in, because it's great when it's half off. Like it was so cheap last year that you almost need it. And if this is $18, I'm gonna look into it more when I'm not live. That's one heck of a deal, because it said right there.
Honestly, next time Affinity goes on sale, if you can afford it and you don't have a good, like if you don't have any like design programs comparable to it,
yeah,
I would 100% recommend buying it. I don't think it would be a bad idea.
If you're on like Silhouette Studio or something,
exactly.
In that, yeah, it's great. I think I probably missed a whole bunch of questions. Somebody asked something about Affinity, and Affinity is the equivalent of Adobe, where their thing is They have designer and publisher and photo.
I think that was Miriam who just posted that about the.
Probably.
Oh, Miriam, you get so used to that because I bounce between Corel and Illustrator, and she's talking about how the offset path and contour. That's in any program. It's tomato type stuff. Yeah. I've noticed it seems like it's kind of what camp are you in? It's Camp Corel or Camp Adobe.
So this week I was working in Corel, and then I was working in Photoshop, and I was working in Premiere, and they all have a different way to like step and repeat something. Yep. Like if you click on it and you hold, I don't even know right now. Like sometimes you got to hit the right button, sometimes you got to hit Alt, you know, and drag and drop it. And it was actually Corel, and I was trying to bring something to the front and back, and I was like, I know it's Control and to bring it to the back, and it wasn't working. Well, come to find out, my cat laid on my keyboard and pushed a bunch of buttons, and Zack had to help me out, and he was like, "Oh, dude, you got to reset your function button and hit Control or Escape function." So,
Google. I love it.
Your brain just only has so much knowledge. It's hard.
That actually is a real thing. Yeah. Your brain, like as weird as it sounds, your brain only has a certain amount of capacity. So like, remember that if you're ever feeling like super overwhelmed, you're like, dude, I just cannot take on one more thing. You might not be able to take a break. Your brain can only hold so much.
Yeah.
That's why you don't remember 7th grade math. You wanna know why? Because it was useless. I hope my teacher watches this. I was right.
We're gonna have time to do those, I think.
I think so too.
I'm happy. We're gonna do them all at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on, and it's funny because sometimes it's like, I don't know. There's probably like 15 years between Zack and I, and I'm like, man, I am getting old because I know that I know how to do this, but it's just not working. And Zack's like, yeah, with all the updates and upgrades and all that sort of stuff, it's really hard to stay on time and like stay up with the dates and like what quick keys are what's in which program.
Dude, you really just got to pick an area and kind of just stick with it, because if you try to have your finger on the pulse of everything with all the stuff going on today, no way. No possible
we
way.
Probably missed questions, so if we didn't, and you need us to answer them, keep coming with them and I'll read them. I watched this guy on YouTube, and he's a photographer, and he's like a professional photographer. And he's like, I don't know the settings on my camera. Why? Because my assistant knows them. I'm really good at doing what I do, and I don't need to know anything else. I don't need to know Photoshop because I know how to take the picture. And I was like, man, that's kind of,
I hate you, but at
the same time, it's like, dude, I get it. You're really good at it. And
hey man,
you need to rely on other people. That's awesome. Have a crutch or whatever, know your team, know what you're good at, and build that team. And Evelyn's saying in college, your brain would get full at times. Yes. Yeah, I don't remember anything from college. What's funny is we're doing Slate today, and I have a BS in geology, and I couldn't tell you one thing about Slate or these sandstone. Quartz. Sandstone is made out of quartz.
Learn something new.
Yeah.
I have gripes about that, but that comes from like way too much workload and responsibility to where it's like, yes, I'm prepared. I'm getting prepared for my entire life that I do not remember because I just recently graduated college a few years ago. Ask me how much I remember about college, and that's just it.
We have fun though. Every week here, 3:30 Fridays Central Time, right?
Yes. We sublimate things, we learn things. Sometimes we mess things up, but most of it, for the most part.
The iPad software probably, yeah. Barb, I will let you know when that goes on sale because it does, and usually they have a great summer sale. Probably next month we're looking at it's going to go on sale.
I would like to point out that the full software for only $69.99. That may seem like a lot.
It's for life, I believe. Don't. I'm not a salesperson on this. I'm not getting any money, but I believe that $69.95 or whatever gets all the updates for life.
That's not even 2 months of a subscription service to most other programs. So that's very nice. That's what I'm saying. I think Affinity, if they keep this up, people are just going to default switch because they're like, hey, I'm tired of paying this much money for something like we were talking about that I do not own.
I don't know. I haven't looked into Miriam. I haven't looked into it.
That's what I was telling you. The 2.0, when I was reading it, Man, I was reading this stuff. I was like, that's actually really cool. I've been meaning to buy it and check out because I want to break off from Adobe, but I use it for Premiere.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I wear the same shirt quite often. This is a blue shirt. I have about 8 of them. I took them from Doug's bin.
Nice.
I have the same shirt, a lot of them in more than one color and multiples of the same shirt because I don't like to think about what I'm going to wear.
Bo and I do very similar things because people go,
oh, so does Darren. You know, like it's like, cool, I like that shirt. I'll buy all of them.
I'll take 12 of that exact same shirt. Hey, I have 5 pairs of black joggers. It's just a small little different. They all look the same though.
I do remember all the parties I went to. Yeah, in college.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, no, I probably don't either.
I don't remember. I went to a lot of parties.
I don't even. Oh yeah, we are doing this product here that Zack just pressed is the MS2 XDS. It's 6x6, but it is 9 2-inch panels, 2x2-inch panels. Did it kind of come off?
It's just a little stuck. That's all.
Maybe we were supposed to do something.
Maybe so. There you go. It was just the glue on the back got heated up too. Also, I cooked it a little longer just to make sure.
Like Steve Jobs, like Einstein, I think is who I think I was heard about. But also Inspector Gadget, if you remember that show. That cartoon show. Did you watch Inspector Gadget?
I remember it. It was like, I was really young though. Like I was really young. I think I remember the live movie of that, like the live action.
You got to wear shirts and pants. That's right. For some reason, you got to get out of your at-home pajamas to get in your out of the home pajamas.
Sorry, guys. This one's a little trickier.
Darren, we got to hang out sometime. And Nancy says, "Go Gadget."
Oh. It looks really good. If I could just gotten it to stay together.
Oh wow! I didn't even think about the absorbing ability of the sandstone. Does it look good?
It looks super nice.
I kind of went with the plastic effect on that one.
I think it looks super nice. I'm trying to figure out how I can.
Can you just pick it up in the middle one?
The little ones that right there at the end are a little broken off.
Oh.
They're connected, but I pulled it off doing the paper.
Can we put it back on the paper?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that is good to know. Okay.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember that. Oh, those guys broke off.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just the 2 little bottom ones.
Maybe we used because you cooked it a little too long. Maybe there's a little too much pressure or time in that.
I don't know.
It does say 6 to 7 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, I did it for 6:45. It's okay. They stay together for the most part, though.
Yeah, but this right here are the tiles, the 2x2-inch tiles that are connected together. Yeah, and I think that graphic on there came out really good.
The graphic looks super
and you can
nice.
see the hug on it too. Okay, it comes down to, you can see the hug, how it kind of comes over the side. It makes sure that the paper doesn't cut off flat on the top. You know, plane that I can't get on, but it comes around the side like that. So you got an all-encompassing 3D all-around look on that. Those are pretty cool. I want to look more into those.
Yeah, I want to know how to properly do it because I feel like I did something wrong, and I want to know how to do it because I feel like it'd be super cool. It looks really good.
So we're going to end today with the Sandstone coaster. We got all 3 of them. Maybe a cold peel on so the tile stays together. That could be it.
That was a way. Yeah, I thought about that, but I don't have time for that. Not on a live. That would have been a better idea, though, to try cold peel it.
What is this product? I said it's the MS2.
Because as soon as I pulled the paper off it, I could tell I was like, oh, well, the glue that's holding them together is heated up, of course.
You might have said that in the instructions. Reading the instructions is a really, really good thing. Always. No one. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about.
Is it supposed to come off?
I think you're supposed to remove them. Oh, it does say from the press allowed to air cool.
Yeah. Yep. There you go, guys.
Yeah, allow those guys to air cool for a little bit.
Well, hey, now we know.
Nikki, I don't know if you'll be able to see anyone at the virtual because they'll be able to see you though. Wait, what do you not have to do? The largest size tile we sell, I believe, is this 12 by 12 one here.
I'm actually not sure.
Knowing's half the battle. That's right. Craig, I don't know if you've ever seen the they have the like, this was the first internet thing I ever watched, but they have the G.I. Joe, the PSAs with like bad lip reading on it. They're pretty funny.
I love bad lip readings. The NFL ones are my favorites.
They should stay together, Cassandra, but yeah, we peeled them a little too fast.
Yeah. Hey, man. Normally, I have bad luck when pressing products for the first time. I've always got to mess something up so I know how to do it, as bad as that sounds. But
yeah, check out the PSAs on there. They're great. Yeah, it was Knowing's half the battle. That's where the Knowing's half the battle's from. Yeah, pork chop sandwiches is I think was my favorite. So I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but we're going to do all three of them due to time constraint and all of that. We're going to do all three of them at the same time. I kind of eyeballed them. They look about the same size.
It'll be all right.
I eyeballed two of them. I add a little bit of time. They're probably 1 minute and 30 seconds. We'll probably do like 1:45 or 1:50, probably, right?
Yeah.
We didn't talk about this at all before. Nope. I was thinking probably 2 minutes.
What's the time for these?
1:30.
You're going to want to add about 20 to 30 seconds.
I was thinking 2 minutes is what I was kind of thinking.
Okay. I'll try that then.
We got time for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Due to them. Okay. I got them close. Okay. And
Nikki is a great teacher, by the way. She's going to be at the virtual thing, 2:00, July 21st, just before us. Yes, I will put all the links in the description when this is over. 100%.
Come on, there you go.
We used the while he's doing this, we got the S. You want to point at them? We got the SUSL 004. That is the SUSL 025. Then we are going to that one, right? That is the FE 1212M.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got that guy there, the tiles, which is the M2 SX2DS.
Yes.
And we are doing the Sandstone coasters, which are the SCS 015, 016, and 017. Yeah. But I will drop those in the description when it's done. Okay. Those look really good, though. Like
yeah, so let these cool. Just leave them there and let them cool, because if you just leave them wrapped with the image on there, it'll be fine.
We don't do coasters. No, I'm sorry. We don't do what are those things even called now? Tiles. We don't do the tiles that often on the live.
Not these.
And they look pretty good. Like, I'm sorry, being passive about that. They look really good.
I'm really happy with your mountain image on this one.
Yeah, I am too. We talk about like the image quality. Did you put them in there?
Yeah.
We talk about the image quality of Chromolux and like Unisub, but the tiles. The tiles might be better than Unisub. I don't know if I want to say better, but they definitely are
comparable.
Yeah, comparable. I really like that look.
Well, especially if y'all come to the in-person open house, you can always check out the products and see them for yourselves. But these two, since they're portraits of people, they look so nice. Like the image quality really is comparable to Chromolux.
I think it's funny because we talk about like, come to the open house, you can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it and all that. And I just think of the Who Tommy song where he's like, you don't know anything about Pinball Wizard and all that. Yeah, you could probably use the spray to keep them together until they cool. But I think we just needed to wait for the.
Yeah, we just needed to leave them there. I shouldn't have peeled them as hot because I could see the glue was melted, and I was like, nah, let's just peel them. It wasn't a good decision.
Yeah.
But
we have fun here. This is what you learn. And that 12 by 12 tile is great, I think, for something like an album cover. Speaking of Tommy the Who, drop some album art on there or something. Don't steal it. I am not against. I am the rock opera. Yes.
If you do it for your own personal self, you can, but don't sell it. I don't know.
I'm not saying anything, but like if you got something and you got the light rights to it,
you just can't sell it.
I am not for stealing of art. I will tell you that right now.
These actually all look like they imaged. That is super surprising. Okay, this one's a little light.
Oh, that one did not have a background.
Oh, okay then.
I wanted the natural product of the sandstone to take some of the stage.
We should have cooked them a smidge longer. Yeah, we should have gone longer.
No, that's what that artwork looks like.
We should have gone longer.
Those two are pretty close to what
okay. This one should have gone longer. You can tell from how the transfer looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
These two are pretty close to what the...
I would say shoot for about, if you were to do slate, probably like 45 seconds per piece. You can see it's a little light.
It doesn't look that bad. It's a little light. What's great about it, though, I mean, that's still definitely a usable coaster. Maybe not a sellable, full price, but you can see the quartz shimmer in that one, couldn't you? The sand.
I think so.
And this one here is a car coaster. This one's the Mama Bear car coaster. You can throw that in your car, and then you don't have to get that green slimy stuff to goop to clean out your coaster area. These patterns are available. This one is the bottle cap coaster. I did not put a background on this one.
That's what tripped me up at first when I peeled it off.
I wanted to see what it looked like without a background.
Yeah. Okay, so if I would have pressed that for like 245, they would have all came out fine. Yeah. That's really cool. That's nice. This one, I could tell it was light just based on the transfer. There was a lot of ink left on the transfer, but it came out nice. I did not think that was going to sublimate well at all. I'm super surprised by that.
So Judy is talking about the album cover artwork idea. I want to say that I have been wanting to create an album, like an artwork, like use something like this. Have you seen the things like everything is an album cover if you make it into one?
Oh yeah.
And I've been wanting to get in Photoshop and take it so it looks like it's an old record album that's been sitting on the shelf with the record indentions like pressed on the outside. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Old records, you can see, like when you got like a wallet in your pocket, you can eventually see
eventually it gets where the circle gets. Yeah, I've seen them at estate sales.
And I've been wanting to create that in an artwork, but I haven't been.
That would be so.
I've been looking just to steal that.
You could do that some cool textures though, because you have the textures to do that. That would look so cool.
I need to just sit down and just do it one of these days. Maybe this weekend. Probably not. It's a nice weekend. Baseball's playing. Barbecue might be going. What do you guys got going on this weekend? Because next week, I know that we've got some people. Oh, I'll have to look that version up of Pinball Wizard.
Oh boy,
Zack.
Zack doesn't. What is I?
I don't know. That's.
Before my time, I see album cover. I see albums and stuff at estate sales.
Yeah, they're super popular now. They're super hip. They're super popular. Yeah, I know. We're going on vacation next week, which sucks for Miriam because she's not going to know what is great for her vacation. But have fun on your vacation, Miriam. I'm sorry. Yeah, she won't be there for the vacation.
That's sad.
Have fun. Seriously, have fun. You deserve those 2 weeks, and we'll be back next week to show you guys about vacation stuff and all that. And if you haven't already or you don't know about it, email me for these patterns. We got the totally tubular, the mushy mushrooms, the mooses, the moon, the tiny shapes, the squirrels, the bottle caps, and the bears. Email me at fridaylive@condi.com. As always, we got the slate. I'll drop the links in when we're done here. I think that is it. Or wait, I wish I could come to Orlando this weekend. But we'll be here barbecuing, maybe watching baseball and
hanging out.
Anything?
I don't think so. Have a great weekend, guys.
Yeah, have a great weekend. Be safe. We love you. Need anything, you know where to find us. Until then, See you next week.
Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.
What's going on, y'all? Romeo Poe here to level up your summer sublimation drinkware game. Check it out. The top 5 summer slammin' sublimation tumblers. Number 1. Are your customers looking for a way to quench their thirst in style? Well, look no further. The 20-ounce ring-based stainless steel tumbler in white and silver. Make it uniquely theirs today. Number 2. Summer should be filled with fun and laughter. That's why we're getting ready to shake things up with the 16-ounce milkshake tumbler in white and silver. That's right, here at Condi, we believe things should be shaken and not stirred. Number 3, summer vibes in every sip. Embrace the essence of summer with these 12-ounce stainless steel wine tumblers. They come in silver and white. Oh, and I know you got that friend that likes that heavy pour. We also got them in 17 ounces. So keep that party going, y'all. Number 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Start your engines. This next durable and versatile tumbler is ready to be personalized with your customers' vibes. It's skinny and stylish, poolside or party ready, and is a great on-the-go companion. Check out the classic 20-ounce skinny tumbler in silver and white. Johnny number 5. Summer means vacation, and that means your customers are going to want to be stylish while on the go. Check it out. The stylish polymer sublimatable tumbler in 15 ounces and 30 ounces. These were designed with travel and personalization in mind. I know you liked all the tumblers in this video. Give Condi a call at 1-800-826-6332 or check out condi.com.